And welcome back to Collecting History. Hope everyone's had a good day. Tonight, we're going to talk about my Spider Man collection, plus the Alex Ross on my wall. Picture I put up on Instagram, put up on TikTok and X, I think, on all those. If you haven't had a chance to check that out, do. I got one missing on the wall. It's actually in my stack over here. So let's get at it. All right. So yeah, like I say, if you haven't seen that, I got JLA up there, Justice League. I've got a Green Hornet. I've got Superman. I've got Hourman, Black Adam. Three of the ones that are still up there above me, you can see is Hourman, Shazam, and Jay Garrick. That's three of my favorite uh, comic book covers. And then right over here is Kingdom Come picture with Shazam on the front. It's got Batman, Hawkman, just assortment of different ones in there. But yeah, big fan of Alex Ross. About anything he does, I like. I'm trying to find. Hopefully, my local comic book store will have it soon. The Doctor Fate. I like to find Doctor Fate, Alex Ross. There's a lot of different ones that Alex Ross does. I would love to get. I like to make a whole wall of just Alex Ross stuff. He's fantastic. Okay, let's get into these comic books real quick. So again, this is a stack I found pretty much anywhere from, it could be Comic Cons, it could be thrift stores, it could be comic book stores. So that's what this stack's about. Okay, so this first one here, I think I found this one at the Comic Con. It's been several years ago, but it's What is the Answer? Pretty interesting cover, isn't it? Pretty cool. Um, let's go to the next one here. This one is the one that's missing on my wall up here. Is the Alex Ross cover, second printing, Amazing Spider-Man #8, and that is really cool. As I say, but anything Alex Ross does is fantastic. The next one here, this one is I've talked about this one before. The final Todd McFarlane comic book for Marvel. You read it sideways. Really cool to have. That's a comic book I would love to get signed by Todd someday. That'd be fantastic if I could do that. The next one, I'm not going to go through all of them, but this is Spider-Man and Punisher. There's four in here, and it's a really cool little team up between those two. It's been a long time since I read that one, but I found that at a comic book store, Pastimes, and I had to grab that. The next one here is Spider-Man battles the Myth Monster. There we go. Pretty cool. Let's see. The next one here is Marvel Tales. This is a reprinting, and it's the saga of Venom's alien costume begins. There we go. Spider Man has a cool, badass pose in that one. That one's a good one. Let's see here. This one, next one is a key comic. It's kind of funny. So my collection is in an app. I keep everything cataloged in an app, and it gives me prices on things and what they're worth. But I don't ever go by that. Reason being is because I have seen discrepancies with prices on those apps, or compared to like eBay and stuff from that app. But I love to use it as a catalog to keep all my stuff in. So as I get new ones in or sell some, I can add or delete, whatever. But this one is right there. Pretty cool. Spider Man. Uh, and this one is number 130 from 1974. It's the first appearance of the Spider Mobile, as you can see there. And so this next one, I don't even remember where I got this one at actually, but it's Gang War Part 3, My Father's Son. And some of these I picked up as a collection with other stuff as well. So that's why I've got them. So I do that quite a bit. So there's times I do get comic books and they're a part of a collection of things. I got some Booster Golds a while back, and it had, oh gosh, it had, let's see, I don't remember what all in it, but it was not just Booster Gold. It was other comic books in there as well. And that's been a few years back. So I don't remember everything that was in it, but I specifically got it for Booster Gold and some of the covers on them. So that's why I have like some comic books that I don't even remember where I got them. All right, this next one is a key comic. It's Number one from 2010, the first appearance of Tanis Navis, I believe is how you say the name. Carnage. That's a real cool cover. That one's real nice. That was in a collection I bought several years ago from a friend of mine who had, I bought several boxes from. I've talked about this before. So that was one of the ones in there. Really cool one to have. I like the cover for sure. This is Spider Man, kind of like the Marvel, what was that, Disney thing or whatever. Ultimate Spider Man, Web Warriors. I don't remember how I came across this and got it, really, to be honest with you. There you go. Um, Again, it's one of those that had to be in a collection of stuff. Here's another X Force number 4. And again, one of those sideway one. Those I did. I don't remember. I think those were comic book store, I believe. Now this one I got online not long ago. Whatnot auction. He had several of them. It's a Web of Spider Man. I think I have showed these before when I first got those in. So though that one and this one. No key comics, although there are some key comics in the Web of Spider Man. I just don't remember what they are right off. Um, and this one's another one here. So, let's see. That's it as far as that set. So that was a pretty good Whatnot win. I mean, you can do pretty well on Whatnot. I mean, you might be able to. I've seen people get some nice comic books for like $1 that you would think they would be. And I know that the sellers get frustrated sometimes because they want them to sell for a lot more, right? So they put it in for maybe $2-3 or whatever, and it may not go past that, or it might go up maybe $5-6, and it gets sold, and they get frustrated with it. But I mean, it's a chance you take as selling on an auction like that. But yeah, that was a pretty good pickup. And here's a House of M, the What If Spider Man. That was a part of the collection of comics I bought from my friend years ago when he was selling his boxes. So uh, I believe this one was in it too, if I'm not mistaken, as well. The annual 97. Let's see. We got um, this one was at a Comic Con, and a set of other ones I was buying. It was Spider Man and Ghost Rider Marvel team up. Pretty cool there. Next one is Return of Mad Dog Ward, Spider Man number 30. Uh, Really cool looking one there. That's a cool one. And comment below if you guys have gotten any of these, or maybe there's some of you're looking for or something. This is the Molten Man. There we go. And the prices are on here were prices that I did not pay. They were much less. Like some of these places like Comic Cons will sell things for cheaper too. And comic book store will do that as well. They'll put a big percentage off or whatever. So the prices on here, I don't know. They're not what I paid. I know. This one's a really cool one too. I like this Web of Spider-Man Annual Part 3. That's a pretty badass one. Pretty good. We're almost done with this stack. This is a Marvel Tale Spider-Man and a Fantastic Four. It's the special giant size 250th issue. Um, there you are. It's really cool. Amazing Spider-Man Double Trouble. Um, there you are. And almost done with this stack. This is another one of those Marvel team ups. Is Spider-Man and Power Man. It's a key comic. It's the first appearance of Rat Pack. It's from 1978 and it's number 75. Now, what I do as far as I do collect key comics. I have talked about this, not major keys necessarily, but it's any keys I can find, any minor keys. I even consider the final Marvel of Todd McFarlane to be a key comic, in my opinion, but it's not. You don't see that pop up, but it surely could be for sure with that being historical like that. And then finally here, Amazing Spider-Man, Even a Ghost. and it's a key comic. 1984, number 255, the first appearance of Black Fox.